Hey everybody, it's Leslie. It is my weigh-in update, week 13, and also I just got out of my doctor's appointment, so I figured I'd wait instead. It's a little late, I know. I'm totally going behind my New Year's resolution, but I have a good excuse, and that's because I had the doctor's appointment today, and I wanted to just kind of have it all in one. So, first was my weigh-in. Oh, I have my little piece of paper because I wrote it all down. Okay, so last week was my 3 months, and I was 363.6, and this week I'm 359.6, so I lost even 4 pounds this week, bringing the total to 86.4 pounds lost. Now there's a couple things. One, for those who know, or I'm letting you know if you don't know, I made a personal goal for myself that by the end of this month, January 30th is my birthday, I wanted to lose 100 pounds. So I have 13.6 pounds to go, and I have to achieve this in 18 days. So that would be the most awesome birthday gift for me. But hopefully I make it. It's just a personal goal. It's not really a resolution or anything, but I just kind of want to achieve that. So that's the one thing. And the other thing, like I said, I just got out of my doctor's appointment. It went well. He was really happy with the weight loss. He's excited. You could tell he was like, wow, you've lost a lot, and it's only been 3 months. And, he yelled at me too, and I kind of figured he would, because I'm very honest, and I wasn't going to candy coat anything or make him believe that I'm just doing everything right, and because I'm not. I told him I'm having about a bottle like this size and a half of water, if that, a day. Not reaching my protein, and I'm getting better, but I am forgetting my vitamins a lot. So he's looking at me like, not good. It's like, I know. So he did give me the go on beef and pork, which I'm really excited about, because I've told you guys before that chicken is just not settling well in my stomach, and I'm pretty much avoiding to eat it. It stays in, but it just makes my stomach hurt. So I'm really glad that he said pork and beef is okay now. And he didn't mention bread, so I'm like, alright, well, I have 3 more months before I can have any, like, flatbread or anything like that. So it went pretty good. I think that... Oh, my camera... Sorry, guys, the camera just started to move by itself. I think that what he said to me next really put things in perspective, and what he said was that I would be losing so much more weight by this point if I were eating how I'm supposed to be eating, and drinking the water I'm supposed to be drinking. So that kind of was like, oh my god, I can't even imagine losing any more than I'm losing now, as far as like in these 3 months. So I'm gonna try and make the best effort to eat, my 4 meals a day that he wants me to eat, and eat my protein first. And he said I don't need to take the vitamin C anymore, which is 2 less pills a day. He said you can, it won't hurt you, but if you're really bad at pill taking, then just focus on your calcium, your multivitamin, and all that stuff. And then he did tell me to take an iron that will make me constipated, which I'm kind of scared because I'm already constipated. And Paula, I don't think you can ever talk enough about poop issues, because I think it's a big part of this whole thing, and I have those same issues. I mean, when I go, I'm all, woohoo, I went, okay, I'm good for the week, kind of thing, because I don't poop that much. So I hear you, girl, on the constipation, and I'm worried about taking the iron, and what am I going to do, because that's going to slow things down more. So even more so now I have to take water, and just take more water. So so I think that's it for those 2 main things. There was another thing, should have written it down, that I wanted to talk about. Oh! So, yesterday, oh man, okay, so I have not been hit on, and I don't know how long. I have not been flirted with, and I don't know how long. Not that I want it to happen, but I always thought, okay, this might be an issue when I'm starting to lose weight, looking better and everything. And yesterday, boy, did it happen. And it's funny because as soon as it happened, I called my husband, I told him about it, and I was yelling at him because, okay, let me tell you the story. I was at the gas station, and there was a guy, it was like 3 pumps, I was in the back, the one in the middle, it was some guy, all tatted up, he was not cute, okay? Even, it doesn't matter if he was cute or not, but he was not cute. He was maybe a little older than I was, and he was riding a motorcycle. He kept staring at me, and I'm like, whatever. I was just like, not in the mood, I was in a mood, I wanted to come home and everything, I was a long day at work. So, I had cash, and the, kiosk wasn't taking it, so I had to go inside. So I go inside, and he's behind me in line. So alright, you know, I just noticed he came in behind me, whatever. He held the door for me, held it, didn't say anything. I'm like, oh, thank you. He said, you're welcome, whatever. Nothing of it. So I go back to get gas. I'm walking out the gas station to my car, and he goes, hey, excuse me. And I'm just like, fuck, right? I'm like, don't talk to me. So he goes, do you like motorcycles? And I said, excuse me? And he's like, do you like motorcycles? I'm like, not particularly. I mean, I didn't mean to sound like a bitch, but that's just what came out. I said, not particularly. He's like, oh, that's a shame. And I'm like, well, why is that? And stupid me, why did I even ask? Why did I even care? And he goes, oh, well, I was hoping you'd take a ride with me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm married, so I'm going to have to decline. And he's like, oh, well, you don't have a ring on your finger, okay? You see this? No ring. And let me get to that. And I'm like, well, it's a long story. And he's like, oh, I have time. And I'm like, I just kind of laugh, and I said, I'm sorry, but I don't have time for you. I walk away, and I'm getting gas, and I don't know if that turned him on more, but he just was staring me down, and I'm like, oh my god, my car's SUV, so it's taking forever to fill up, and I'm just like, oh, please go away. He finally gets, you know, gas, gets on his bike, puts on his helmet, opens his little visor, and he's like, I hope you have a good day. And I'm just like, thanks. Like, it was so awkward, you guys. I don't even know. It was crazy. Okay, so this is where we had a tiff with my husband, because I call him immediately. I tell him, I've been violated. And so he's like, what happened? Like, he's worried. I'm off. Remember that little topic we talked about, the whole ring, that I need a ring. I cannot walk around this world without my ring. And my ring no longer fits because of the weight loss. So I've been telling him, I don't care if it's fake or real, I just need something on my finger until I lose all the way down, and then I can actually resize my original ring. And he's like, well, you know, we don't have the money for that. It could be a freaking Cheerio. I don't care. I just need it to say that I'm married. I don't like that feeling that I'm over here loosey-goosey, you know, single and shit. And so he laughs. He's like, well, what happened? And I tell him, he's like, wow, like, jealous, right? And I'm like, well, you should be buying me a ring then if I'm so important to you. And then I go, you know, because if you like it, you should have put a ring on it, right? Quoting Beyonce. And he's just like laughing, and he's like, all right, on payday, I'll see what I can do. And I'm like, oh, don't do me any favors, you know, do yourself a favor, because this hotness here, I don't know what to do with it. I'm beside myself, and I'm like totally playing with him. So that was my little adventure yesterday. It might have been different if the guy was like super crazy hot. Like today, sitting in front of me in the doctor's office a minute ago was this crazy hot guy, and I'm just like intimidated because he's so good looking, and you know, just bad boy total, like bald white guy, tall is number one for me. Tatted up and blue eyes, and he would look at me, I would look at him, and you know, just because he was right in front of me, there was nowhere else to look. So I think if the guy on the motorcycle would have been hotter, I would have been like, hee hee hee, I'm married, hee hee hee. But anyway, so this whole I don't know, this whole thing about the looks and all that stuff is just kind of different. I've never had that before, and that was like the first big whoa that happened yesterday. It was uncomfortable because I don't have my ring. I feel like I'm being a bitch and be like, well, I don't think you're cute, so I'm just gonna say I'm married type thing. I don't even know why I care, but anyway, that's just my little story. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go. I just wanted to share that story with you guys and my numbers. I feel pretty good. I feel motivated to exercise, and I'm looking into starting Zumba, so I'm excited. A lot of my friends do Zumba, and they're just like, oh my god, you're gonna love it, this and that. And I always thought, oh, I'm like heifer, and I can't move and jiggle, and it's just too much. But now I'm 85 pounds down, so I think I can get away with jiggling and trying to lose that. So Excuse me, I'm like burping. So, I will let you know how that goes. I'm trying to get my friend Jamie to do it with me, and she's up for it, but we're just trying to get schedules arranged so we can go on the same, you know, the mornings or whatever. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I hope everyone's doing well. I caught up on videos. Everyone's doing really good. And, oh my god, Becky, the puppy. You need to name him Chewy. It's just a known fact that you need to name him Chewy, because I am going to call him Chewy now because he looks like Chewbacca. Like that other girl who posted on your video, she's completely right. I think he looks more like an Ewok, but I like the name Chewy better. So that's my 2 cents on that. And Paula, like I said, more power to the poop. That's what I got to say on that. So I hope everyone's doing well. My Secret Santa is on my to-do list. I have not done my packing and my all that stuff, so I need to get on that and send that out. So hopefully I'll do that this week. I don't even know what to send. I don't know what you guys are all sending if you're participating in Faith KP's Secret Santa, but I'm having a little trouble finding what to send. So, alright guys, I will talk to you guys later. Hope everyone's doing well, and I'll see you hopefully next week. Alright, bye.